Hello there, my name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a timeless pick a card reading. It might be about your career, your love life, or whatever is the most important message that Spirit needs you to hear right now. Today I will be using multiple decks and I will list all of them in the description below. I will now give you a close-up of our 4 cards for about 15 seconds. If you feel you need more time to choose which one is calling to you, you can pause the video. See you soon! Okay, pile 1, in your main energy, the card that you picked, you have the 4 of Cups reversed. You might not realize it, but some of you are in a very stubborn place right now. You're a little bit too self-absorbed, and because of that, you're missing opportunities. Some of you are very stuck on whether this be a job opportunity or a relationship. You're feeling a little bit too controlling and you're very dead set on it has to happen like this. It has to be this kind of job. I'm only looking for this kind of opportunity. They have to be this kind of person. But because of that, you're not being open-minded enough, okay? There are other ways to get to what you want without it happening exactly the way you want it to. But you need to be open to the possibilities, otherwise you're going to miss the opportunity coming your way. Try going with something that might not be exactly what you want, but is in the same field. If you're dating right now, try dating somebody that you normally wouldn't go for. Maybe they're actually really good for you. Especially if this is a message about dating. Because if you're always dating your type, and it keeps not working out, why is that still your type? Obviously, the only pattern that you're learning in this dating routine is that your type is not good for you. Your type is not as compatible with you as you think it is. So just be a little bit more open-minded. You have the Fool card here, and what's interesting to me about this reading is that you have a couple of cards that are repeated. So you also have this Oracle card called the Fledgling, which is basically the House of Knights Oracle deck version of the Fool card, because this is the first card in that Oracle deck, and this is the first card on the Tarot deck journey. So you are starting a new beginning here, and there is something on offer for you, but you have to open your eyes and be a little bit more open-minded in order to see this opportunity. With the Nine of Wands here, I feel like the reason why you're a little bit closed-minded right now is because you're very tired. Whatever this new beginning is, you've been waiting for it for a long time, and you have your guard up. Again, if this is about dating and you just can't find the person you've been looking for, I feel like you're jaded. But that closed-off, distant, cold attitude is exactly what's preventing you from getting what you want. Because you don't realize that you're limiting yourself. The Nine of Wands is also about perseverance. So again, you have to push through this in order to get this new beginning. And take these wands as life lessons. You've learned a lot. It kind of feels like the last stretch here, like pushing yourself through the ending of this cycle so you can get to the new one. Because it is close. There wouldn't be 2 new beginning cards here if it weren't close. It's like you're almost there. But in order to get there, you have to get rid of this negative attitude. Because you don't realize that you're holding yourself back. The Two of Pentacles reversed tells me that you might be experiencing some sort of financial instability, and that's why you're feeling so worried about this situation. I'm also getting a very chaotic, disorganized energy. Some of you need to make yourself feel better by doing something as simple as cleaning your house, making sure that you're planning out your day, setting goals for yourself, and actually sticking to that plan. If this is about your education, you need to set pre-deadlines for yourself so that you don't end up doing everything at the last minute. Some of you are juggling way too many things at once right now, and you have way too much on your plate, and that's what's putting you into this negative energy. If you're currently in a relationship, your person is feeling very neglected by the fact that you just don't have time for them anymore, and you are at risk of losing your relationships if you're unable to find a balance. You might also be blocking this person out because you feel like you're too busy for them. With the Four of Swords here, I feel like a lot of you just need to learn to relax, especially with that Four of Cups reversed. We have two fours here. And whether it be about disorganization in your career or not being able to balance your relationships, you need to really focus on your stability and what that means to you and how you're going to get there. I feel like you're trying to do too much at once. And you're not giving yourself any time to relax. And that's partly what's making you so negative and jaded about this situation. If you're dating more than one person right now, it might kind of be backfiring on you, like you don't have time for both of these people. You might be struggling to balance them, and universe might be telling you that it's time to choose. You might also have a bad habit of trying to find your worth in other people, and that's why you're so closed off. Because no matter how many people you date, they can't make you happy. Only you can try to make yourself happy. We have the Hanged Man here, which makes me feel like, again, especially with that Four of Cups reversed, you're very bored right now. You might be bored of this person if you're seeing somebody. You could also be bored of your job or your life in general because you're not getting satisfaction out of everything that you have going on right now. But the Hanged Man is also about sacrifice and patience. So again, I'm seeing a connection with that Nine of Wands, that you need to just push through this tough period in order to get to the end goal. You have the Nine of Cups here as well, which reinforces what I was saying before, that this new beginning will eventually come your way. You will eventually get this new opportunity. You will eventually be in a fulfilling relationship. But I feel like first you need to get rid of this Four of Cups energy and focus on yourself and your goals and your needs in order to get this Nine of Cups energy, which is about self-fulfillment, which is about confidence. You can't get that 10th cup if you don't have the 9th cup first. With this Three of Wands here, I feel like part of what's annoying you so much is anticipation. You can see the end goal in sight, but what's frustrating you is that it's not there yet, that it's not coming to you as quickly as you would like it to. And I'm seeing a connection between this Three of Wands and this Oracle card, Let Go of Control Issues. You need to be patient with yourself in order to get where you need to go. You need to be patient with yourself in order to bridge distance between you and this person. What you see is very far off, but you can't just snap your fingers and make it come to you. You have to put in the work, and that's not going to happen overnight. You need to change your attitude, because if you're convinced that you're never going to get there, then you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. And then you're never going to get there because you're never going to try to get there. You need to start seeing yourself as this Nine of Pentacles instead of this Four of Cups. Especially with the disorganization, with that Two of Pentacles here, you're never going to get to this Nine of Pentacles if you don't start prioritizing your needs and your goals over what other people want you to do. I also feel like if you're single right now, you might be trapped in your own loneliness. You also have the Tower present twice in this pile. This Rebuild card is also the Tower card in the normal tarot deck. So there's two dual messages here. I feel like this Fool card and this fledgling energy, this new beginning is followed by a very painful, shocking ending. There might have been some sort of unexpected change. But the Tower is also about rebuilding. So I feel like whatever this ending was, it put you in this jaded, unhappy attitude where you started neglecting yourself as a person and your needs. So the Tower card is really asking yourself, how are you going to rebuild yourself? How are you going to rebuild your career? How are you going to rebuild your relationships? Especially with all this focus on organization and priorities, I feel like universe really wants you to get out of this negative headspace and focus on reworking and setting goals for yourself and putting your plans into action so that you can get to this Nine of Coins place. You've got the Sun of Cups as well. You might be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or if you're asking about a situation or a relationship, that involves another person. They could be a water sign. Overall, the Son of Cups is also about some sort of romantic offers. Some of you could be telling somebody how you feel, or somebody could be coming forward to tell you how they feel. With this Tower energy being one of your dual messages, this person might turn you down or you might reject them. But again, don't let this person make you bitter with that Four of Cups energy. Focus on how you can rebuild yourself, rebuild your relationships, rebuild your career. Especially with that Four of Cups energy, if someone comes forward and offers you this fourth cup and you decide to turn them down because you don't want it, what you really need to focus on is, am I happy with these other 3 cups that I have? Because someone might come over and hand you a golden opportunity, but because you're still in this very jaded energy, because you're so tired of the dating game, for example, maybe you're too close-minded to see how much potential this connection has for you. You also have the Son of Pentacles. You might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or the other person that you're asking about could be an earth sign. Again, this is a very stubborn energy, so I feel like it keeps repeating the same thing. You need to stop being so stubborn in order to be able to see the new opportunity that comes your way. Because if you don't get out of this stubborn energy, you're going to miss it and run into this Tower situation. And this Tower situation is going to disrupt all the progress that you've been making. But then Son of Pentacles is also about slow progress. It's about baby steps. So don't be scared of how long it's going to take to rebuild whatever this is. It's going to take planning and hard work. We also have 2 suns here, or 2 knights in the normal tarot deck. This is a very immature player energy. So if this is about a relationship that you're asking about, I feel like possibly both of you, because you are depicted as on the same level here, just love the chase. Neither one of you is particularly serious about each other, and that might be what's causing this jaded energy in the Four of Cups and this Tower situation. You might be blocking this new beginning from coming your way because you're still in a very immature energy. If you play around too much like this, if you're focused on the chase too much, you're going to miss something that has real potential. You also have the Five of Wands here, and I feel like with these 2 suns at your base, these 2 knights, there might be some competition for this person's affection, or you might have, more than one offer coming in. If this is about 2 people, because we do have a three of Wands here as well, because you're so bitter and jaded and you're stuck in this stubborn energy, you might just want these people to fight over you, or you might not be able to see which one is the better offer because you're confused. You might be fighting for somebody's attention, and you might be the one that has competition. This could also be about rivalry in the workplace. But I keep getting this energy of you're the one that's creating this situation for yourself. The Five of Wands is also a very petty energy, and I'm seeing a connection between this pettiness and that attitude in the Four of Cups. Why aren't you happy with yourself? Why are you not happy with everything that you have? You have the Daughter of Swords here, or the Page of Swords in the normal tarot deck. You might also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or your person that you're asking about could be an air sign. I feel like you need to work on communication, and you need to learn how to properly express yourself so that you can let go of this negative energy. If you are dealing with some sort of competition or rivalry, whether at work or for a person's attention with this Five of Wands, someone might be, bad-mouthing you, gossiping about you. Someone might be trashing you on social media. But don't let this person's attitude make you bitter. Since you're the bitter one, you might actually be the one talking shit. You have the Devil here, so we have Capricorn twice with the Devil and the Son of Pentacles. I feel like this is connected to this Four of Cups energy because the Devil is about addiction, enslavement, it's about fears. So this negative attitude, this anxiety, it kind of feels like a misery loves company energy. It might not necessarily be you, but if this negative attitude is who you're dealing with, it definitely feels like this person sees all the good that you've got going on and they just feel the need to ruin your attitude. Whoever this devil energy is, whoever this Four of Cups energy is, they have issues. They might be very jealous of you if you are this Nine of Coins energy. Some of you need to let this person go and cut this person out of your life with this Tower energy. If this is your energy, some of you are way too judgmental. And some of you are way too quick to cut other people off. Like, the reason you have your guard up with this Nine of Wands is because you act irrationally and you judge people too soon and you assume that they have bad intentions without any real evidence or proof of that fact. You're too controlling. Your oracle cards, we already looked at the fledgling and the rebuild card. You also have love matters, and I'm seeing a connection between this card and this card. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. You also have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. And Moonstone, heightened intuition, be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So some of you need to, again, let go of control issues. That might be what's causing this unhappy energy with the Four of Cups. And focus on the positivity in your life, focus on your blessings, focus on what you do have, and actually appreciate what's going on for you right now, instead of letting your negative thoughts control the situation for you. Just because you don't feel in control of something doesn't mean that whatever is happening for you isn't a good thing. Again, if this is another person that's coming through in the negative energy, don't let them ruin your positive mood. And if things feel stagnant right now with that Hanged Man card, just focus on what you can do to improve the situation and appreciate the moment that you're in, especially if you're single. Being single can be a blessing because you're finding out what you want and what you don't want. With this Moonstone card and this let go of control issues, I feel like this is an ego over intuition situation where you're letting your own negative thoughts interfere with what's trying to come through with you. Okay, Pile 1, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. Either way, I will see you here again at Ray's Tarot. See you later. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. I have laid out all of the cards. So the card that you guys were drawn to is the Two of Swords. I definitely feel like this is a relationship reading. There are two energies here. We have the Father of Swords and the Mother of Swords, with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the normal tarot deck. So I definitely feel like there might have been some sort of conflict here. Or if this is an ex of yours, it could be about a past breakup. I definitely see the desire for communication with that message card and with the Page of Wands. But everything is very still and silent right now. Like you're at a stalemate, you're at an impasse. Both of you are being very stubborn. Neither one of you wants to start this conversation first. So everything just feels very stuck right now because neither one of you is willing to bend these swords. Now, since the two of you have been apart, I'm getting two distinct energies here. You have the Nine of Pentacles and you have the Tower. So I'm definitely feeling like one of you is way better off than the other person is. This breakup or this conflict, whatever it may be, has affected one of you much more than the other. So one of you is very financially independent right now and just enjoying being single. This Tower person might also be watching this Nine of Pentacles energy and getting insecure about the fact that this person is living their best life. This Nine of Pentacles energy, I don't feel like is going to be the one that reaches out, because this person is minding their own business. but this Tower energy is still not over it. You might just be minding your own business to distract yourself and healing, if this is your energy. Yours might be the Tower energy, but take it how it resonates. But either way, one of you is going to have to say something. With this Tower energy, I feel like there was a very abrupt change between the two of you. And this definitely was not an ending that provided closure, because I'm seeing a lot of destruction. We have the Page of Wands here. You might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or your situation could involve a fire sign, or your person could be a fire sign. I definitely feel like, because this is a communication card, this person is going to message you. They do want to work this out. They do want to start over. They do want to at least talk to you and maybe try and get some closure. I am interpreting you as the Nine of Pentacles energy and the Tower as this other person. But again, take it how it resonates. Some of you could also be getting a new job offer soon, or you might hear some sort of news related to work. You could also be hearing gossip about this person. But overall, the Page of Wands is a communication card, so you might be hearing some sort of good news. But with that message card here, I definitely think that this means that this person is going to be reaching out to you. You also have the Seven of Wands here. I feel like some of you don't want to hear from this person because you have moved on with that Nine of Pentacles energy. Some of you are just worried that if you do hear from this person, you're going to end up fighting with them. But I feel like this Tower energy, this person really wants to fix this. And to me, this Seven of Wands energy feels like they're willing to fight for you, like they're standing their ground. It doesn't necessarily feel like an attack. It feels like determination. Like this person is finally having the courage to come forward and break the silence between the two of you. You also have the Hermit here. You could be a Virgo. Some of you could be a Leo, Virgo, cusper. Your person could be a Virgo. I feel like this person might have ghosted you in the past, or they shut you out in a way that was very cold. But overall, I feel like this person is ready to change now. They might be a bit of a loner. They might have spent a long time single after the two of you broke up. I feel like this person has done a lot of soul searching, has done a lot of reflecting, and they've seen where they went wrong with you. And that's why they're coming forth with this lantern to apologize. Because to me, this image looks like they're offering you something, right? I do feel like when this person reaches out, some of you are not having it. So it looks to me like this person is reaching out to you. And you're not paying attention. You're focused on other things right now. You're turned away from them. And there might be a little bit of conflict for those of you who don't want to hear from this person. But this could also be them fighting for your attention. Some of you are going to end up ghosting this person if they do reach out. Some of you are not even going to respond. Some of you just don't want the stress. With the Seven of Swords here, I feel like this is past energy. This person might have really hurt you and you don't trust them anymore. And that's why you might be fighting them coming back to you a little bit. You might not want to connect with them again. With this Forgiveness card here, I'll get to the Oracle cards in a minute, but this Forgiveness card here shows me that there is potential between the two of you to work this out if you want to. You still don't have to take them back. But for those of you who do want to hear for this person, I feel like they are going to fight for you, and I feel like the two of you can get past this energy. You have the Death card here as well. Some of you could be a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Again, I feel like this is past energy. The two of you left things on a really rough note, and that's why there's this awkward silence between the two of you. Some of you are going to reject this person's message, and you're just going to end it. Like I said, with that Hermit card, you might be ghosting them. You might not even want to entertain this person at all. I feel like this is also you. This person recognizes that you've changed, that you've gone through a rebirthing process. And with that Nine of Pentacles energy, you feel like a whole new person to them. And they see that and they respect that. And that's what's making them come back to you, is that they see your worth now. They might not have been able to see it before, but they want to be a part of your life now. You also have the Nine of Wands. I feel like either you or this person, possibly both of you, have been apart for so long that, again, you've both grown, you've both changed. I feel like you've both learned a lot. And if you decide to come back together with this person for whatever reason, the two of you know that it won't be easy, that there are going to be obstacles because there's a lot of stuff that you need to work on. But again, this card is also about perseverance. So I feel like some of you are going to push through the bad in order to get to the good that I see over here in these oracle cards. But it's not going to be easy. And they know that. You have the Moon card here. You could be a Pisces, or your person could be a Pisces. Again, I feel like the two of you have learned a lot about each other and about yourselves during your time apart. You've kind of been, healing. I feel like the two of you had to heal apart from each other in order to mature, so that you could come back together and heal your relationship. And this Moon card is about, diving deep into your individual issues so that you can help each other. It's about struggling with your shadow self. This might be a very introverted energy as well. You or the other person could have anxiety. But I feel like this past energy is what's getting in the way of your current connection. You're both stuck on this Seven of Swords, this Death card, and this Moon card. And that's why the Nine of Wands is here, because it's difficult for both of you to move past these heavy energies. You have the Four of Cups at your base. Some of you really need to think about whether or not you want to try being with this person again. Some of you are so focused on your careers and your finances with that Nine of Pentacles that you're not sure you want this new opportunity that they're presenting to you, because you have other priorities right now. It's up to you whether you take them back or not, of course. We have the Mother and Father of Swords here, or the Queen and King of Swords in the normal tarot deck. You might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your person might also be an air sign. But if not, overall, I'm getting the vibe that the two of you are finally on the same page. The two of you are made of the same stuff. The two of you are very similar. And this makes you good for each other, but this also means that you kind of rub each other the wrong way sometimes because you have the same flaw characteristics. See how they both have their swords up in front of them as like a source of protection? And I feel like that might also be causing this Seven of Wands energy, why the two of you get so defensive with each other. Because you're both a little bit cold. You both have trouble expressing yourself and your feelings because you're used to keeping people at arm's distance. And the fact that the two of you are the same is kind of throwing each other off a little bit. And we can see that there's a past life relationship here connecting the two of you. You have known each other before. The King and the Queen. I feel like there is real potential here to fix this. The two of you might have trouble opening up to each other because of these swords that you wield. But I feel like this reading is really about forgiveness and working on your issues. The King and Queen of Swords is also about making sure that you're making decisions based on rationality and logical thought. So again, in terms of this past energy that I'm seeing here, making sure that this baggage is not necessarily getting in the way of your decision in regards to whether or not you want to make it work with this person. Like, in order to decide whether or not you want to work this out with them, in order to decide whether or not you want to take them back, you have to be able to let go of the past. The past has no place in your present. If you're making a decision based on the past, you're not making the decision properly. There's nothing wrong with learning from your mistakes, but you have to remember that the whole point is that you've learned from them. And that means that there's potential for the two of you to change the future. You have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you still, there's a part of you that still feels abandoned by this person. This person might be very scared of losing you a second time. It feels like an oddly hopeful energy. Like now that they know what it feels like to lose you, they don't want to do this again. You have the Emperor card here. Again, more Aries energy. Some of you could be a Pisces, Aries, cusper with that Moon card there as well. Or your person could be a Pisces, Aries, cusper. The Emperor is known as the father figure in the tarot deck. Especially with the image on this card being a tree, I'm getting the message of growth again. And I feel like most of you are going to take a chance with this person. Most of you want to see if they've really changed. Most of you think that this person could be the one for you. This divine masculine energy. Moving on to the oracle cards, you have Find Balance. This is the Two of Pentacles in the normal tarot deck. With this King and Queen of Swords here, again, I do feel like you balance each other out really well because you might be more similar than you realize. Especially with this past life relationship card here. And also this Ametrine card here. This is your crystal energy when it comes to this person. And it specifically says, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. But again, I feel like this is about the two of you balancing each other out. And I also feel like the message here is that in order to move forward, you need to find a balance. You need to be able to meet in the middle. You need to be able to learn to compromise with each other instead of acting very coldly towards each other, which can be the downside of this King and Queen of Swords energy. Your last two cards are Laughter and Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. I feel like no matter what you choose when this person reaches out to you or when you reach out to them, this is advice for you to still follow. So you don't have to forgive this person if you don't want to. You don't have to take this person back. You don't have to be their friend. But there's nothing wrong with forgiveness because it means that you're no longer holding a grudge. You're no longer held down by this past energy. So whether you agree to start over with this person or not, it doesn't matter. The message is the same. Forgive this person and let go of all this baggage. If you're the one that messed up, forgive yourself and let go of all this baggage. For some of you, this person might just want closure. They might just want to apologize and tell you that they're sorry, and that's okay. You can choose to either move forward together or just move forward in general. But either way, you can't do that without forgiveness. Okay, Group 2, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. Either way, I will see you here again at Ray's Tarot. See you later. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. The card that you were drawn to is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about illusion, it's about temptation, it's also about confusion. So there are a lot of cups on this card that look very promising and each one of them is offering something different, right? So this card can be about fantasizing. This card can be about idolization. You kind of have your head in the clouds right now and you're struggling to make a decision. Some of you could be dating around, or you might have options. I do feel like this message is about a relationship because we have the King and Queen of Cups here, and we also have the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups is reversed. So for whatever reason, the two of you are not really telling each other how you feel about each other. The both of you may feel like this connection is too good to be true, and you might be kind of psyching yourself out about it with this Seven of Cups. I also feel like you're non-exclusive because you actually have the Seven of Cups twice here. It came out in 2 different decks. So some of you might be still playing the field a little bit and looking for other options for whatever reason. Somebody, either this King or this Queen of Cups, does not want to offer their cup. They want to keep it for themselves, which is why I feel like there's this hesitant energy with the Seven of Cups being your main message. So again, I am getting 2 distinct energies here. We have the Empress and we have the Hermit card. This could be you or this could be your person, so take it how it resonates. But somebody sees the other person in this relationship as the Empress, and that's why they're pursuing this person. The Empress is out of this other person's league. Whether you feel like this person is out of your league or you're the person out of their league, that might be why this person is not coming forward and offering you something more stable, because they feel like you're out of their league. The second energy here is the Hermit. You might be a Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. I feel like this second energy, the reason why they're not coming forward with an offer for you is because they just want to be single right now. And that might be why you have the Seven of Cups in 3 different decks. So this Hermit energy, I feel like, is the one that wants to be on their own, that wants to explore their options. And I feel like this Hermit energy feels like the Empress is out of their league. This person might also ghost you if you try to tell them that you want a more serious commitment. Or this person might be coming forward with an offer, and if you're the one who just wants to be single right now, you might ghost them. We have a lot of water energy in this reading. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could be dealing with a water sign. So we have the King and Queen of Cups here, but for some reason the Knight of Cups is reversed. One or both of you might be very moody. This might have started out as something that seemed really great and was full of passion at first, but then kind of slowly started to fizzle out with time. This person's moods might also be causing a lot of reactive energy between the 2 of you, like the 2 of you just aren't in alignment right now. One or both of you might be a little bit narcissistic, and this Knight of Cups reversed might be the reason why why we have the Seven of Cups 3 times coming out with 3 decks. One of you might be deciding that they don't want to be in this relationship anymore and they want to explore their options. This could also be about not seeing the reality of your relationship, idolizing this person too much, and putting a little bit too much pressure on them. Like you have your head in the clouds so much that you're not really seeing the truth of this person. Like love is blind. There could be possibly a third energy trying to flirt with your person and bring their attention away from you. And that might be causing some arguments and some jealousy to break out between the 2 of you. If this is someone that you're just dating right now, I feel like it's still in the early stages where you're a little bit intimidated by each other for whatever reason, and neither one of you wants to come forward and be honest about how you feel with each other, and that might be why this Knight of Cups is reversed, because it feels kind of like you're hiding it. It feels like someone's afraid of commitment here. The moody energy of the Knight of Cups could also possibly connect to that Hermit energy, because the Hermit is very introverted, the Hermit is a loner. The 2 of you could be taking a break right now to figure out if this relationship is still making the both of you happy, and that's why this Knight of Cups is in reverse currently, because the 2 of you might be spending a little bit of time apart to figure out whether or not you want to continue this relationship or whether you want to start seeing other people. You do have the Magician here, followed by the 10 of Cups. So I feel like the 2 of you do have the potential to make this work and to come back together. For a lot of you, I feel like this is a rough patch because, again, for some reason, your partner is holding on to the past. They might be holding some sort of grudge. They might just be a moody person in general, and they tend to take that out on you. But I feel like this moodiness, this person is an overthinker. And it causes a lot of confusion, which is another reason why that Seven of Cups may be so prominent in this reading, is that they're just always overthinking everything. This person might be indecisive, but you are manifesting happiness with this person. And I do see them coming back to you, and I do see the two of you working together to move past this. Because with this Passion card, you still have a lot of feelings for each other. You have the Six of Wands at your base, so I do feel like the two of you will be able to work this out. It kind of feels like this relationship has history, like the two of you have been through a lot together. And you know that you didn't get to this place overnight. I feel like you and this person are going to decide that you don't want to throw away everything that you've built. You have the Daughter of Pentacles here, or the Page of Pentacles in the normal tarot deck. Some of you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. To me, this card feels like growth. And again, especially with this assurance card here, it feels like the two of you know how to grow together. And the two of you know how to communicate properly to make sure that you can grow past this. You have the Three of Swords at your base here, but to me this doesn't feel like a breakup. Again, it feels like conflict. I feel like with this moody energy with the Knight of Cups, one or both of you tend to say things that you don't mean when you're upset and take it out on the other person, and this causes a lot of pain. One of you could also be carrying some past baggage from a previous relationship too, so if this is somebody that you're just dating right now, the reason why they might not want to come forward and offer you their cup is because they're still in a healing process and they don't want to dump this baggage on you. And that might also be why they come across as so withdrawn with the Hermit energy. You also have the Seven of Wands at your base, so we do see a progression here from the 6 to the 7. There's lots of 7s here as well, with the Seven of Cups showing up in 3 different decks, and now the Seven of Wands. So 7 could be your lucky number, or your person's favorite number, or 7 could mean something to you. But overall, I feel like this is the two of you coming to the decision to fight for this relationship. You have the third eye chakra. I feel like some of you can see a future with this person, or what might be making you anxious is that you can't see a future with this person. For those of you, this is a side message. For those of you who are in a friends with benefits situation, this person is slowly starting to see how much you mean to them. Or you might be slowly starting to really see a future with them, like one of you is catching feels here. It sounds like, I see how much you mean to me. But I think this person is scared of what they see, and that's what's making them feel closed off. With that I see your worth message, this person feels really happy around you, and they know that. And the two of you make each other really happy with this fulfillment card. I'm seeing a connection between this card and the Ten of Cups. Again, you have the assurance card, so I feel like this is a sign from you, the universe, that yes, this is your person, and you might be going through a rough patch right now, or this person might be a little bit moody, but you can handle it. And everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Because this card is about the seasons changing. So as time passes, this will eventually blow over. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. You also have practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So this is the relationship advice that you need. The two of you need to practice communicating and practice really trying to fit into each other's shoes so that you can see their side of the conflict, instead of just using your excess emotion as an excuse to lash out at this person because you're upset. Your last message is your crystal energy. The stone is about spiritual protection. It says you are being watched over and protected physically, psychically, and energetically. So I'm seeing a connection between this card and the assurance card to let you know that this relationship is being divinely guided and you're exactly where you need to be right now. You don't have to be scared of giving this person your heart with that Knight of Cups reversed. Because I see a lot of potential and a lot of happiness between the two of you, and I don't see them having bad intentions. Okay, group 3, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. Either way, I will see you here again at Ray's Tarot. See you later. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your random reading. Fun fact, group number 4, you guys almost didn't exist. I originally planned on pulling 3 cards as options, but this 4th one flew out while I was shuffling, so that tells me that your message is very important. And I can see why your message needed to come out, because you have the World card twice here. It came out in 2 decks. So group number 4, you guys are definitely going through a major transition in your life, and with this card here as well, this Oracle card, I feel like it might be a message of healing, going through some sort of breakthrough, some sort of awakening, having some sort of epiphany or realization. Some of you might actually be traveling with the world energy here, but I definitely feel like there's a big ending in your life after a lot of hard work to push through it. And with this Ace of Cups energy, this might be a little bit of a taste of the new beginning coming your way. Potentially a new relationship. Could also just be a new job, something in the creative field. But I feel like the universe is rewarding all the hard work you've been doing. And this huge transition in your life is going to take you to the next level. I know this is easier said than done, but the universe is asking you to do absolutely nothing right now. With this Hanged Man energy and the Four of Swords, you could feel stuck, you could feel bored, you could feel stagnant, and you're waiting for this new beginning to come in because you feel like you've been stuck in this ending transition period for so long. But the universe wants you to know that it is coming, okay? It's on its way to you, but you have to be patient and just keep doing what you're doing so that they can help you tie up those loose ends. But you're almost at the end of this. So just relax and be gentle with yourself and be patient. You have the King of Swords here. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or your situation could involve an air sign. But overall, this is a very intellectual, logical, rational energy. And I feel like this is you standing in your power. We do have a lot of air here. We also have this Oracle card, the High Priestess of Air. So whether male or female, I feel like this is you standing in your power. Especially with this breakthrough card here, this is you coming to this realization. Finishing up that healing process and making sure that you're really ready for this new beginning. This is the energy of someone who knows their worth, who knows what they want, who knows how to get it, and who isn't going to settle for anything less than they deserve. This is a very independent energy. You have the Page of Pentacles here. You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have lots of earth energy here. We also have this Knight of Coins, the King of Coins reversed, and we have the Hermit card. So lots of air energy in this reading and lots of earth energy in this reading. I feel like this Page and Knight of Pentacles is showing me an upgrade. A certain level of learning and growth and healing is turning you from a page into a knight. I feel like you've been learning a lot about yourself through this realization, and you're very protective of your pentacle, whatever that may be. It might be your heart, it might be your project if you run your own business, for example. It might be your education if you're a student. But there's a major upgrade happening here with this breakthrough. You're turning from a page into a knight. Another dual message is that we have the Five of Swords present twice in this reading. Now I'm reading this two ways. This could be your energy, or this could be past energy. Now, if this is your energy, I know you're in a very cutthroat headspace right now with that King of Swords energy, this High Priestess of Air energy. But don't let what you've been through make you bitter. You know, these are very egotistical cards. You don't have to fight to get to this beginning. You don't have to fight to get to this ending, this World card. You don't have to fight to get to this new beginning, this Ace of Cups. It's already headed your way. So with that Four of Swords and that Hanged Man card, I know it might feel difficult, but you just need to relax. You don't always have to be on edge. You don't have to be always worried that people are going to hurt you. This negative energy is going to get in the way of the new beginning that you want. It's going to keep you stuck in the past. And that kind of brings me to the other way that I'm interpreting this. If this is what you're currently getting over, try not to dwell on it. Try not to let it hold you back from moving on. Because you're doing a really good job at healing and you're almost over this past drama, whatever this was. But if you carry it with you into your new beginning, you're going to self-sabotage. Let it go. It's not worth fighting over. No drama, okay? Say it with me. No drama. You have the Eight of Cups here, and it follows the Five of Swords. So I feel like that drama is exactly what you're walking away from. You might be very focused on your career right now because you know that fighting for this person is just not worth it anymore. And that could be why I see you very focused on your pentacle and upgrading your status. This person or this previous job doesn't make you happy anymore. It doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't fill your cup. You're looking for something that fills your cup. But all of these 8 cups down here are empty. And that's why you walked away in the first place with these World cards. Again, I feel like you're ready to break out of this Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, this lonely hermit energy. You're ready to come out of your shell. And you're ready for a new journey. Some of you are ready for a new relationship. We have the Knight of Pentacles present twice in this reading from 2 different decks. So I feel like you have an end goal in sight, and you're making baby steps towards that progress. When you look behind you, you can see how far you've come. When you look ahead of you, you can see how far is left to go. But you know that you're going to get there, even if it might be slow progress. You're determined not to let this Five of Swords energy drag you backwards. You have the King of Pentacles reversed here. Now, here's the bump in the road. The King of Pentacles reversed is arrogant and egotistical and greedy. Money over everything. This could possibly be tied in with that Five of Swords energy. If you know you've been very argumentative lately with that Five of Swords energy, then it's leading you into this King of Pentacles reversed energy. I feel like some of you are a little bit too focused on work, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with, take it how it resonates. But how you're coming across to other people right now, you know that you're just working towards your goals. But to other people, it comes across as greediness, as money over everything. I don't care about anything or anyone else. This is my priority right now. If you don't like it, you can get out of my life. And you know what's going to happen with that attitude? Everyone is going to leave your life. You need to find a balance, okay? Yes, money is important, but money isn't everything. But if you act like it's everything, then you're never going to have anything else. Make sure this big transition, this ending, does not turn you bitter, okay? It should be making you stronger with that air energy, not more insecure like this King of Pentacles reversed. breaking through past negative energy is not the same thing as breaking into new negative energy. If you go, yes, you've upgraded, you've gone from the page to the knight, but if you try to jump to the king too fast, it's not going to work. You can't skip steps. You have to follow the rules. You have to play the game the same way everybody else does. You have to be fair. You can't keep knocking other people down to get your way. What happens once you've reached the emotional fulfillment from the Nine of Cups? Somebody comes along and offers you a 10th cup. But again, don't let this Nine of Cups turn into arrogance. That's going to turn this person off. Or you're going to end up attracting the wrong kind of person who only wants you for your money. You want to make sure that this is a stable connection. But in order to do that, you can't let yourself turn into this King of Coins reverse energy. Being strong and being rude are not the same thing. I'm seeing a connection between this King of Pentacles reversed and this Hermit card. Some of you are more insecure than you're letting people see, and that might be why you act irrational sometimes. I feel like deep down you are very introverted. You might be shy. You might be a very deep thinker. There's nothing wrong with wanting to come across as confident, but there's a difference between confident and arrogant. But I feel like because you're still in the end of this transition, you're still tying up loose ends when it comes to this healing. Because this breakthrough and this Ace of Cups is on its way, but it's not completely here yet, I feel like this is something that you're still learning about yourself. How can I be more confident without letting it turn into arrogance? There are still certain areas of yourself that you need to dig a little bit deeper with. With this Hermit card, there are still certain areas of yourself deep inside that you need to confront and that you need to think about. And that you need to learn how to handle. You have the Two of Swords here. Again, I feel like this is a similar message to the Four of Swords and the Hanged Man, where there's a lot of stillness going on right now. You feel like you're at an impasse. And I'm seeing this as the two different stages of your life that you're currently in. You're this little dot right here in the middle where the two swords meet, right? You're this little eclipse up here that is being held between the two swords. And one sword is this ending, and one sword is the new beginning. So you're just right there. You're almost crossing over into the new stage of your life. You just have to be a little bit more patient because there's still some work to be done. And I feel like it's inner work. How much money you have in the bank does not determine your self-worth. And if you have a history of unemployment, or the reason why you're so worried about money right now is because you've recently lost a job, then I can understand completely where you're coming from. But once you start to make that money, you can lighten up a little bit. These last three oracle cards, this one says back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. And I feel like this is essentially saying back to the basics, back to the start. And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that you're going backwards. It doesn't mean that you're not making progress. It means that once this cycle is complete, you go back to what you love. You go back to the basics. You start over. Because now there's this new cycle to go through. And with that, reevaluate your desires. Again, I feel like some of you still have a little bit of inner work to do. You need to reevaluate yourselves. You need to contemplate, what is it that I really want? Is it really about the money, or do I crave stability? And I'm seeing a potential connection between the idea of material stability and emotional stability. Because your love message is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of engagement. I think this is secretly what you really want. It's not necessarily about the financial or the material stability. What you're insecure about is this emotional stability. But if you can get to this Nine of Cups place, then that 10th cup is going to come in for you eventually. And last, you have Peridot as your crystal. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. If you're not Christian and you don't pray, that's okay. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like this is tied in with that World card, life lessons. You're learning a lot about yourself right now. And with this description down here, you can break free, okay? You can break through your negative habits. You can reevaluate, what has all this Five of Swords and Eight of Cups drama taught me? What did I learn about myself? How can I use these experiences to make me a better person? Okay, Pile 4, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. Either way, I will see you again here at Ray's Tarot. See you later.